Are we?
Yeah, we are.
You motherfucker. You motherfucker.
There it is.
There it is.
Thank you. Don't
That
play
one
with
sounded
us
a
like
little
that.
like extra. I'm not gonna lie.
That one sounded a little wet.
All right, everybody here, just bear with us. We've had a weekend of chaos because this past weekend was Gen Con, so many of our cast members have just been tired from that, and we are a little loopy.
Which is okay.
Which is okay. Great time for combat. Incredible timing.
It's the perfect time to be tactical, some would say.
Yeah.
Truly. But little bit of a recap since it has been 2 weeks.
I can't believe it's been 2 weeks.
I know, it feels like forever.
Who the hell let it be 2 weeks?
Yeah. We're still trying to find the guy that did this. We're still trying. So, a recap. You all arrived in Templeton on the quest of trying to find Flora, but also to send back word and with a possibility of a cure in the temple or somewhere. And you began to investigate. You saw that there were archers on the top of a hill where the temple was placed. You investigated that and were shot at, to which you replied in full force. And you were able to take out the Reavers that were occupying that temple. You found the papers of some sort of scientist, alchemist that was also searching for a cure and found that there was still something missing. It wasn't complete, but there was one thing that they knew that was missing. And so, after seeing this, Torin had gone into a rage, and this patron, we'll say, decided to mess with Torin a little bit by showing up as Royla. In the end, you took a short rest, and you all then decided to make your way towards the Fungal Forest to then finally send off that beacon, stating that Templeton is not in a good state at all. Also, you found a survivor who told you about the town hall, and you were telling them to stay put until you were able to come and rescue them. But as you approached the Fungal Forest, you set off a trap to attract the nearby blighters, and then you began pushing towards the Fungal Forest, where you began to hear voices. Crucible, you tapped into the natural magic that you know and began speaking to these mushrooms here, to which you found a separate entity, a separate feeling, almost trying to dominate you, as you then pulled back. Then you were attacked by a group of blighters, and as you attacked that group, another wave of blighters came out, and seeing that destruction, went back into the Fungal Forest. So, with that, you are able to destroy these blighters that were rushing after you. And now you stand just on the edge of this forest. What do you all want to do?
Elora's gonna look straight to Royla, as she has been for a while, but she's taking off the wraps that she had on her hands for the burns that she got in the last conflict. She might need them. I think she fears that if she tries to touch something and heal it and there's not that direct contact, it won't work. So she's just getting ready, waiting for Royla's kind of word or nod.
GM, I have a question.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have a map.
Royla
for
sounds
this.
different.
Yeah, he does. That's his name.
Hello, reverse puberty.
I cast Fireball.
I didn't ask how big the room was.
I was waiting for it.
There was a moment in one of the live shows that we did at Gen Con that legit was that moment of I didn't ask how big the hallway was. I said I throw a bomb. Like it was
Iconic.
We do not have a map of the forest as a whole. Yet.
Why'd you say it like that, Johnny?
Because it's a threat.
Because he's nasty Johnny in the boat.
He's nasty.
Nasty Johnny.
Starting to look like
Johnny
real
at it
bully
again.
Johnny hours out here.
Oh, speaking of bully Johnny, look at this shirt, y'all. Savannah, not quite novelist, created this shirt. It says the Bully Johnny Club, and it's my icon, but like flipped over. It's incredible. We're working on getting that so that we can actually get people to wear a Bully Johnny shirt.
Yeah,
I'll
hurry
wear it.
up.
But details later.
Get that shirt on sale because it's real nasty.
Use code NASTY for 10%.
Use code nasty.
Nasty.
Nasty J.
Royla's going to attempt to cast a spell.
Daniel's
Okay.
trying to
All
get
right, back in the game.
I'm invested in both conversations equally. Royla is going to attempt to cast a spell to restrain it. So he is going to, the magical chains begin to gather around his blade as he stabs his sword into the ground, and they travel underneath it, and then chains start to shoot out and try to wrap around this creature.
There's multiple here, but it's
Wait, which creature?
one. It's like a horde creature, so we'll just say that you're able to affect all of them in this,
gotcha.
singular area. So multiple chains jut out of the ground and begin wrapping itself around each of these blighters' legs. What do I have to roll, or do you?
No, that's me. I have to make a spellcast roll and hit their illusion. That is going to be. Oh dear. Golly gee. Oh, that's good. That's a dirty 20 with fear.
Dirty 20 with fear.
No, Dan.
But I rolled a 7 on the die.
You
so
rolled
I
it the
also get a
wrong
hope.
way.
Fear is abolished, remember?
Right. Yeah.
In the comments.
Hashtag abolish fear.
Okay. So you reach up and grab them. I will just take a fear point at this because you rolled really high anyways. So you grab onto each of them and they are restrained in the position they were. They were just in front of you, so they try to claw at you just before falling onto the ground, and then even more chains come up to grab onto them and keep them in place. But you are safe for now.
What's the plan?
Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's a bigger one inside, right?
There's moral. What we conversed with was moral, and then there's also, if I remember correctly, there's an entity that is, or is it there's an entity that's being restrained against one of the stalks, isn't there?
One of the
That-
yes, there's one of the. I can't think of the word right now.
Blighters.
No, it's one of the
No,
fungal.
It's one of the fungal people.
Yeah.
Fungrel.
They're inside. Fungal. Thank you.
Fungal.
They're being restrained inside the forest.
Is Can I try to do a sweep around the perimeter of the fungal forest to see if there's any angle at which I can get eyes on what is being restrained at its center?
It's a pretty dense.
Or is it too dense? There's no chance.
It's a pretty dense area, but I will say go ahead and roll and we'll see what you can see.
Sure. What am I rolling?
It would be instinct.
Instinct. Okay, I'm okay at that.
While Crucible's getting a...
Ooh! That's a 20 with hope.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's
So-
how you do it.
Oh,
Abolish fear.
abolish fear.
You were saying something? What were you going to do?
I was going to say, while Crucible's getting a lay of the land from the ground, could I scope from the skies?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll say that this is kind of like you guys working together, and we'll take that rule. Snatch, you take to the skies and begin doing an aerial lookout. As Snatch, you begin... Nope. Crucible, you begin to go around the perimeter of this forest. And what you see is a main entryway into this forest. And so there is almost like a trail that leads deeper into this forest.
Because the people would be from the village.
Exactly. And so you're able to see this central-ish area that has just giant stalks, these huge mushrooms that cast light on it. So it makes it a little bit difficult to see, but as you're looking down there, you see one of the blighters rushing past into the other side of the forest.
Okay.
Snatch.
Yes.
You're flying over, and you see the same thing that Torin had seen through his eye. This fungal that is like melded into the door of this, what would have been a home inside of this mushroom stalk. Their face is, you just barely see it, almost like the what is the book? Is it the Necronomicon? Is that what it is? That has a face in it and just bound with leather.
It's becoming part of it.
Exactly. Almost. You can see what you see is just like half of the face still sticking out, and then you just barely see the lifting and descending of the chest of this creature, this thing, or fungal or person, blighter. You're not entirely sure what they are anymore. But that is at the center of this forest.
Is there anything on top of this big ass mushroom?
There is not.
Oh boy. Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know? Why do you want to know?
Hey, sometimes we just be asking questions.
That's not, no.
It's there. I will say there's a perfect place for Snatch to just land right on top of.
Why would you do this to me, Johnny?
Is that a bad idea you presented me?
It was just a piece of information that I'm offering to you.
It's up to the players to decide if it's a bad idea.
Exactly.
This is a wonderful birthday gift. Thank you, Nasty Johnny. I would like to land on the mushroom, please.
Okay.
When I get up there,
Meanwhile,
it's especially nasty. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What is everyone else doing?
I'm holding on to Bannon's ring around my neck as I am trying to focus on my arcane eye that's still in the forest. This isn't right. They're intelligent. They're being smart about their movements. I think we're dealing with something far more dangerous than just wandering monsters.
I agree. So, I guess the plan of action is that we find whichever one that Crucible is after, and the fungal. Hopefully it's a situation of cutting the head of the snake.
Right.
Snatch is still. Oh, so sorry. So sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
I feel like Snatch was doing like a little bit of a fly around, which is why I wanted to kind of connect us to the same time.
I would like to spend a hope. And I would like to cast Rune Ward on Bannon's ring that's around my neck.
I think you did that.
Did I? Okay.
I think you did.
I remember you doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. It's been 2 weeks, y'all. Sorry.
No. Sorry, YouTube.
We're going to get our first bad comment, and it's just going to
they can't even remember.
I can't remember.
What they
It's not even, no, it's not even that. It's just going to be like, Cujo, you did that already. ... Oh, and that's it. Because, y'all, we haven't even had a bad comment yet, and that's not a challenge. It's not a challenge.
Why would you invoke that?
The comments.
Because I invite the negative. Bring it, because you fucking can't.
Johnny!
He loves being bullied. You heard it here first.
You said
I'm leaving a nasty
it's not a
comment
challenge.
right now.
Then followed it with I invite the negative.
But then you said, why would I do that? And then I was like, you know what? Double down.
It's like that lizard pressing
that
the button.
Snatch character is so goddamn annoying.
Anyway,
I swear to God.
Can I move the arcane eye through the forest a little bit more, just to see if there's any clear individual outside of the fungal that might be a person of interest?
You begin going through, and you see blighters that you can see like these little like mycelium beginning to grow on the side of their faces, little cordyceps growing out of their ears. And not only that, but you also see them hiding behind stalks, looking, and then running off to another one. It seems like there's some sort of an intelligence with these creatures, and it's unsettling because none of you have seen this before.
They could be being controlled by Moral.
I hate how you just described that. I felt it in my chest.
I felt it saying it too. I was like, that's fucking terrifying.
Okay. I'll just continue to relay and just saying whatever we're going to do, we need to move quick.
I will say there is a point where you do see Snatch flying above you and then landing on the top of this mountain. And so
we have to go now.
So yes, I guess my question is, what do you do with this information, this new information?
I very quickly say, and Snatch is now standing on top of the mushroom. We have to move now.
On top of this, I look to Royla and I go, this one might require us to split. Are you all right?
Yes, that's fine. I'll go with Crucible, and we'll try to locate the one in the forest.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just picturing
Returning
Snatch raising their hand on top of the mushroom.
Right. Returning to Snatch, you land on the top of this mushroom. What are you doing?
What do I need to roll to see like the effects of the mushroom? Like, is this the apple one, or is this just a nature check on the mushroom?
Please don't eat it. Please don't eat it. If you can wait for me to get there, I can tell you.
I guess the question is, how are you checking to see if this is edible? Because there's really only one way that you can do that.
Don't.
I mean, I'm just gonna smell it. Like, if
unless you want to check and see if this is something that you've seen before. Like,
I would love for that to be what we.
That would be a knowledge roll then.
Oh, okay. Knowledge is not his dumb stat, but it's close. That is a 12 with hope.
Could be worse.
It could definitely be worse. You
Could be ready.
You had one of these mushrooms in your hometown, Pale Harbor. There was a large stalk of a mushroom similar to this. They never said that it was edible, but they never said that it was poisonous. So that leads you to believe that it's probably just doesn't taste good, most likely. But it wouldn't hurt you under normal circumstances.
Why'd you say that?
Because as you're standing on this, you do see this almost like veins pulsing through it, like this purple, dark purple, almost like midnight purple pulse of something in it. It seems like this is probably sick.
It's good.
Aww. Does this seem like a magic thing, or is this a nature thing?
This is a moral thing, I think.
This is gonna be.
It's a philosophical.
You can tell that this seems to be a nature sort of thing. Like, it's not like a magical effect that's affecting this. It seems like it's more innate and something that's
Okay.
corrupting it.
I'm just gonna whisper to the mushroom. If I can find a way to help you, I'm going to. I like that you make light. That's very different. And I am going to take to the air
Okay.
at that point.
I
Okay.
feel better now.
Laura, you said that you were taking flight as well?
I can't.
You can't. Okay.
So instead, I am keeping close to Torin, because Torin's eye is the one that saw Snatch. And if Royla's going with Crucible, I'm going to head in whichever way Torin heads off, just to make sure I have their back. I have been the one to heal Torin a few times now, so I'm trying to make sure that Torin can survive long enough, because I recognize how powerful he is.
Okay.
As we are moving, I'm going to put away the dual staff and just rely on my runes, given that I don't anticipate very far range being a thing while we're in there. So,
All right.
Also, real quick, GM, there is a mechanical thing that I need to be upfront about that I found out. So when it comes to effects, like the rune circle, the magic tether, all those different things, any effect where it doesn't say when it ends, the GM can end it at any point by spending a fear.
I read that when I was making my GM videos. But I think the rune circle is I think we're still gonna keep that as like a once per scene, unless you try to trap somebody in a fucking corner and just bop, 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 bop. Then obviously I'm gonna fucking stop it. The footage here.
I'm dirty too.
I'm gonna stop this video game glitch of this character stuck in a wall.
Very video game glitch sort of shit.
That's our secret. We're all dirty.
Love it.
Right? Nobody
why I
said
casted
anything when
everybody here.
Daniel said
Kelly,
it, but then
Kelly,
I
this is
say it, and everybody stops and looks at me like I'm bananas.
Kelly, this is a good Christian channel.
Oh my God.
Dirty.
Kelly, I don't know how many times I got to tell you, I'm not dirty. I'm nasty.
Oh,
Gotta do the fingies.
remember? Is this what you wanted, chat?
Again,
I love it so
patience with
much.
us. We're loopy. We can't help it.
And we've missed each other very much.
So bad. So bad.
So
All right. So, as each of you enter into the forest, Snatch, you begin to fly off. Snatch, can you please do an instinct roll? I want to see if you're able to see them as they're entering into the forest.
Ooh, okay. Them, whoever they are. That's an 18 with fear.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So you see the tail end of the group of your party entering into the forest. They've gotten about like 20 feet in already, but you're able to catch up if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up to them. I'm gonna give them a buzz by like the poor mushroom's sick. It's got purple veins. The purple's pretty, but I don't imagine that it feels good.
Who are you flying up to? Because we've kind of split up.
It'd be Crucible.
Okay. I think as you fly in, given the experience that Crucible just had conversing with Moral, whatever that is, she very much feels like because of that experience and because of how it was a resounding everywhere, that was the vibe of it. That this, whatever we are stalking right now, is everywhere. This feels like she's in the belly of the beast right now. So I think you are encountering a Crucible with very twitchy ears, a tail swishing back and forth very nervously. So are you coming from the front or the back? Because if you come from the back, she's probably going to jump. You're muted, buddy.
I think I'm coming from the back, so I'm catching like a tail swipe on my way in.
Yeah, Royla would be probably beyond the rear.
So,
Hi.
Yes. The mushroom that has the light. It's sick.
What mushroom?
Oh, I was the one I was on top of. Just any points to it.
Okay. Sick with what?
Oh, I don't know, but the color's very beautiful. But I can tell that it must be extraordinarily painful, or at least I think it does. It was like a pulsating vein. We should see if we could help it if we can.
Okay.
Is there any way that you can follow the veins and where they're leading to?
I didn't think.
God, Crucible.
I can certainly try.
Yay.
Let's follow that, then we can make it better.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm tracking.
You rolled a crit on that to speak with them. So I'll say, the fact that it like got in your head, I'll just allow you, since you're a ranger, to be able to guide yourself towards where this is going.
Okay.
So you have the trail, you know where it is.
Okay. So I'll lead everybody forward as quietly as I can. What? Why are you making that face?
Torin and Alora, you two are on your own, kind of split off away from the group, right? Who is in the back?
Me, because I'm literally watching Torin's back at this point, kind of keeping my head on a swivel. I know that Torin's eye is kind of up ahead, so I'm kind of bringing up the rear to make sure I've got a good eye out.
Okay.
Why would you say okay like that? I'm literally your friend.
I also feel like I'm catching some flack with that.
There's some vibes. There's vibes happening.
This is crazy.
Johnny, as your partner with this project, I would very much like to request that you not kill us.
I won't kill you.
We just got back.
Hurt you.
I want you to do it.
Act 2 anthology series.
All right. Well, with that,
They don't mean it. They don't mean it.
Noir and I are fighting.
What are the two of you doing? You're following in sync with each other through this forest until you get to the center?
I say something as soon as we're out of earshot of Crucible and Royla.
Okay.
I'm not studying Torn's face. I am literally behind them. I'm just kind of walking behind, and I go, he actually quite enjoys music and people who care for others. It's his weakness, so if you're wondering.
Torin. Okay.
As soon as she turned around, she goes,
What are we talking about?
oh, no one and nothing.
Is there something wrong with your eye? What's...
Which one? Oh my god. And she's gonna like lift up and kind of check her third eye and then pull it back over.
Are you talking about Snatch? What is happening?
Oh, you know what? I do think that Snatch likes music and people who care for others. No, I've just kind of noticed the way that your demeanor changes around my brother, and I'm trying to make sure that our interactions aren't any more hostile than they need to be. I know that I can come off as intimidating or crude, but it's never out of malice. So I just don't want you to feel like this team isn't a team.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Wait, hold on. While I am...
Please do an instinct roll real quick. Just real quick.
Who?
Elora.
That's me. Okay, this is crazy.
No!
You better get ready to roll.
Hold on. Is this because I'm in the back? Because I have words. Okay, I have a +1 to this. I can't
believe in you.
fly.
Good. It's good. Good face.
That's called double 8s, baby. In this name, also known as a krita.
Okay.
For those who are just joining us on this channel, every critical success or failure gets marked in the Chronicle.
All right. Well then.
in the good book.
This
good book of
Stalker Blighter does not get advantage on this attack because as Torn turns around to look at you and is about to say something, from the corner of your eye, you see this one looking, and then immediately when you see it, it begins rushing towards you and then is going to try and claw into Torn's back.
Now I know you lying.
So that is an 18 on the die.
Okay.
Tell me.
So what? The
All right.
die?
You know what?
18 on the die.
I wasn't aware we were playing Left for fucking Dead.
Is
Yes.
it weird that sound did it for me? Huh?
See, and this is what happens when you try to take a moment to befriend your mortal nemesis. When you try to give your rival a chance in friendship and in God.
What I'm hearing is Johnny hates connection, is what I'm hearing. Camaraderie.
Is this a bite?
This is not a bite. This is a claw. However, this is like, from this claw attack, it's worse than others that you've experienced. So, with this 8 damage, are you going to use an armor slot?
You said 8?
8 damage.
I'm going to say no, if only because I only have 2 armor slots left.
Okay.
And
So
I
this
need
is
to
going to
really make
claw
sure I do that.
into
Don't you make that face, Daniel. Daniel Hargrove.
I thought
This
we
is
took a
clawing
short
into
rest.
you, and you are going to become vulnerable until you clear another HP slot.
Okay. All right.
Hold on.
Then-
This is crazy.
Then, as a reaction, I'm going to mark a stress for this blighter to then and try to become hidden again.
Okay, so in this game, how much does someone need to become hidden? Like, what, can you go into the specifics of the mechanics?
So hidden is a lot different than than it is in D&D. So hidden isn't like automatic advantage or anything like that. Hidden just means you can't see them. So you can run around to where they went. You will have to do an instinct roll to find where they are, but it's not like they're invisible now. It's just you could move around and find them.
I immediately take off out of my pocket the bandages that were on my hands, and I'm going to hand them to you so you can start at least wrapping the wound and go, all right, so maybe I distracted you and you should have been looking the other way, and that is on me.
It's
absolutely fine. All right.
Before we're about to deal with monsters, I'd just like to point out I did not ask or have any sort of strange connection with your brother. That is a very sweet thing to say, I guess, but definitely purely just a magical colleague. That's as far as that goes. Just gonna, and as I'm talking, I'm like trying to reach on my own to bandage my back and like tie it around. How big are the bandages?
They are for my hands, so they're huge.
Jesus.
They could definitely go around.
Okay, cool. All right, so it's like tie off. Now we have monsters to fight, so let's just be careful. Okay.
Do you need healing?
For now, I'm... Do you have any? I don't want to exhaust your supply.
Apparently, I'm the chosen one of a god. I think we'll be all right. And she's going to put her hands against like the ribs that you had just wrapped around, and the blood that was starting to seep into the bandage. It's kind of like it's being turned into pure sunlight against you, and you feel a warmth. And I'm gonna do something. You just wait till I do it.
I'm waiting.
You marked a hit point?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. I cleared the hit point off the way. I'll use the rest of my hope to do it.
Okay. So then you are no longer vulnerable.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. I think we could be actually very good friends if we weren't in imminent danger and hated each other on an atomic level. Shall we?
On an atomic level.
I've never hated you, but fine. Yes, let's go ahead.
Okay.
And she'll start walking not as far behind. She had kept like a full 5 feet, just kind of to keep a good ranged look. But now she's more like, I guess you would say bodyguard distance. It's not in front of you, but it's definitely not beside you. It's like one step behind.
Okay. All right. Are we trying to do this stealthily at all?
I'm huge and in the woods, but if you'd like me to try, I did learn it from a game from Crucible and Snatch. So I can just start playing that game of Shadow Hopscotch by myself behind Torin.
There's no requirement. It was only just to see
I'm doing it.
This goes.
I would say if we can try to be a little bit sneakier, I feel like that would be a help.
I'm going sneaky.
Okay. All right.
Wait, was that to the group or was that to specifically Torin and Delora?
Well, that's to everyone. Because you all are all trying to get to the center of the forest and solve whatever is going on.
We're trying to be a little quiet.
Can I say something that as we are en route, I know I am following these purple veins that Snatch pointed out to me, but I also would, since I'm leading the group right now, at least our portion of it, I would like to simultaneously use Gifted Tracker because I did spot a blighter earlier, and I'm looking for signs of how many have been running through this fungal forest.
Ooh. Okay. It's hard to give you an exact number.
Okay.
but you would expect somewhere around 30.
Whoa.
Wait.
Whoa.
It's a pretty big forest.
What in the fuck?
Chad, are we cooked?
We might be.
Oh God! I think we're just gonna have to burn down the forest.
I mean, we could all just
We
fly
could
away.
burn it down. We could burn it down.
That is a choice you can make.
Would it not? Sometimes nature knows things gets overcrowded and it makes fires.
We didn't need this fungal network anyway, right? We could
Fuck it.
just make a new one.
Fuck 'em. That bridge was so inconvenient anyways. Fuck Templeton. Oh shit.
Walk out. Okay.
And I think with that, it's like as you're walking up, you see tracks, then you see more, and it's that increasingly obvious answer as you get further and further in.
Yeah.
It's like you
more
you're
of
like,
a congestion
5,
of signs.
10,
Yeah.
20, 30.
Yeah. I think upon that realization, Crucible turns around to Snatch and Royla. We all need to be ready to run.
Understood.
Why?
There's a lot of jumpers in here, Snatch.
Huh.
A lot.
What are you guys gonna do? I mean,
We'll figure it out. Regardless, the mission still stays the same.
Yeah.
All right.
I could distract them again.
Distraction probably won't work if they're being controlled or guided, in a sense.
Do we know who they're looking for, or what they're or what they want?
I think they're
I
looking
assume
for us right now.
Yes, and I think we're about to run into them very shortly. If you can, traps would be great. Possibly making some trees fall or something of the sort. Just something to give us the advantage.
Slow them down.
Okay,
I'm counting
Okay.
about 30.
I could do that. I can help.
Of course you can.
Just stay fast, all right?
They'll never see me coming. And I'd like to cast invisibility.
Oh god. Now we can't see you. I mean, it's one way to do it.
It's for the best.
Okay.
I
We'll need.
got,
Go ahead.
For my spell casting roll, I have to hit 10. I rolled 24 with fear.
Amazing. I will say, Snatch, you are able to completely succeed on this stealth check. I will need a group check. So, between the other 4 of you, who would like to lead this?
Crucible, Captain, my Captain, take it away. I'll give you the assist.
What role is this? What role is this?
This is going to be a finesse roll.
A finesse roll. Okay, I don't think I have anything that can boost that for me. I don't think so. Okay.
And then everybody else will also roll a finesse roll to hopefully boost. The difficulty I'm going to set for this is going to be, we'll say 16.
Okay. That is. Wait, you said finesse?
Yes, finesse.
Right? I have a 17 with hope.
Okay. Then let's hope. Cujo, it looked like you passed. 18 with hope. I couldn't hear you, but
muted.
I
18 with hope. Yes.
Okay.
18 with hope.
So then that means it is an 18 still for Crucible, Royla.
With a whopping +0 to finesse.
Yeah.
I got a 12 plus 4. So that's a 16.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Incredible. Well, there is absolutely no chance of failing here, but Elora, what did you roll?
Oh, thank God. I'm so glad you said that. Because with a -1 to my finesse, I got a really sassy little 6.
Okay. So these don't count for giving hope or anything like that, except for Crucible. You did you say that you rolled with hope?
Yes.
Okay, you're the only one that gains the hope. The other ones are reaction rolls.
Okay.
So you're able to slowly move through the forest, and every so often you are now here. You now see and hear the of somebody running by you. And every once in a while you hear somewhere in the distance. But you finally come to where you see this massive opening. Before, it was completely crowded by the mushrooms and tall fungi, but now you are able to see the sky once again and large bouts of shade from this tall stalk at its center. Mm-hmm. Looking around, you don't see any blighters, but that is your goal. And you all kind of coalesce in the center at the same time.
Okay. Do we see the fungal?
You do.
Okay. Is it alive? Is it...
Do you approach it, or are you trying to see it from afar?
Would we be able to eventually see each other at the same?
Yeah. You are able to coalesce, like regroup in the center. You're good. Yeah.
I have a feeling you'd see my freaky little eye before you actually see me.
Yeah.
Just floating in the center, this freaky little eye.
I'm going to move it a little bit closer to the fungal just to be able to see if it's breathing or
signs of life.
And you do see the chest of this fungal that's going up and then down, though at a much slower rate than what is typically there.
Okay.
I will I'll gesture to everybody, just try to stay quiet and just go.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I would like to try to cast a spell I haven't casted yet. I want to try to create an illusion of Snatch 10 feet away from us, since we're hidden still. 10 feet away from us, a little bit behind us in the brush, to try to bait out the one that's still running around looking for us.
Ooh, that's fun.
If I may.
Spell boys?
I would like to make this a tag team role because I also have minor illusion.
Oh, that's fun.
So I would like to maybe add like sound effects or something to the illusion that Royla casts.
Okay.
Cool.
And if I may.
And if I may.
And another thing.
So yeah, I have to make a spell casting roll of that DC is 14. So could I just get advantage with that spell helping out?
What does the minor illusion do?
Minor illusion, make a
What do you have
spellcast
to do
roll
for that?
10. On a success, you create a minor, well, actually, it says minor visual illusion, no larger than yourself.
Who cares?
So.
That's fine. It's
I love you so much.
Kiss. Kiss.
Snatch, you wanted to add into this.
Yes, I would like to be hovering above my illusion, like not hovering but flying overhead. I'm hunting the one that's hunting us.
You're getting ready for it. Okay, cool.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Sounds so fucking scary.
Yeah, and you're
both of you
invisible
roll
right
your
now too.
spellcasting rolls, and then we're gonna. You don't have to use your tag team for this.
Okay.
You don't need to use the 3 hope in order to do this. Just go ahead and roll, because we're not in combat right now, so this can all happen simultaneously. So go ahead and do that.
I would like to use a hope for Arcane Oddity, because I'm literally casting the spell in a different way than it is supposed to be cast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Johnny, I have a question while they're rolling. Just because of the contact I made with Moral earlier, do I feel like I am in closer proximity to the core of whatever that entity is by being in the center of the forest?
Yeah, you definitely do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was pushing it a little closer than I would have liked, but that's a 15 with hope.
Okay.
And that is a 10 with hope for me. I'm really glad we're on the same page.
You straight up needed that experience in there. Oh my god.
Got there to look like a person.
Crap. All right. So, what you all realize, Crucible, you notice this, is as this visual of Snatch appears on the outskirts of this glade, you see the one eye that's on Moral snap and look directly towards it, and then you hear coming from the side, and then you see just around one of the stalks of the mushroom this extremely fast blighter is rushing next to the illusion of Snatch and is going to try and attack. However, Snatch, you are there, and I will give you the first attack.
I would like to cast Shadow Bind.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So as it swipes into the illusory Snatch, I would like it to turn into shadow and just kind of grab it.
Okay.
That's right.
Okay.
So
Snatch has the most metal move names. Seriously. Shadowbind.
It all sounds straight out of anime. Shadow
Yes.
Unibeam!
Yeah.
That is
Domain expansion.
And now for my final level. No, that's a 12 on my spellcasting roll to see if I hit this thing.
Okay. Let's see. You were invisible. I'll give you advantage, so roll a d6. That should have counted.
Woo!
Yay, I'll go ahead and roll that. So that's gonna bring my 12 to a 15.
Okay.
Nice.
It claws through the illusion, and it doesn't seem bothered by it, and it keeps running. It's almost trying to find its next hiding spot. But just before it wraps around one of the mushrooms, you grab onto it, and you see tendrils reaching out from the mushroom stalk itself, and then grasping onto it, and then pulling it directly into the stalk. And you just hear as it's trying to like claw out of the tentacles that are holding it down. And then when you appear, Crucible, you see another snap of the eye, and then you begin to hear this like cacophony of groans and screeches all around you as you all begin to feel the thumping of dozens of blighters. And with that, we're going to go ahead and go to break.
No!
As we get ready.
That's
this
nasty,
is going to be
Johnny.
That is nasty,
gonna be an
Johnny.
intense.
Pretty nasty.
We're going to break early, but I think that we need to. I think we need to get the map all set up, and then we'll be back. And
Okay. So,
Chat, lock in.
yes,
All right.
lock in. Get a snack. Take your medicine if you haven't. Get a drink. Get a snack again. And we will see you
Two
guys in
snacks.
about
Get two
10
snacks.
10-ish minutes.
Real quick. Before the giveaway.
we don't have any more codes, but we're working on it. Don't worry about it. But until our next giveaway.
Actually, maybe there will be a giveaway. Whoever says the fanciest thing, Johnny will say the nastiest thing in response when we come back from break. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we're going to look through all those
10
comments.
minutes.
You're welcome, everybody. Be right back.
The prize is 5 minutes of Johnny being nasty.
I'd pay for
Well, welcome back, everyone. So, you begin to hear screeches and growls and roars around you as one of these stalker blighters was pulled into the stalk of a mushroom just next to Snatch. And now I'm going to...
Sorry, chat.
Spend
I'm trying
fear.
to see so you can see everything.
Spending a fear to bring in these blighters.
Oh, God.
What if you didn't?
Yeah, can we just not?
Johnny, there's just too many. We don't need all of them.
Double it.
Send them back.
Only one or two will do.
On the ash for two.
God, that's so many.
We didn't order that many.
Dirty Johnny, I only asked for two. It's too
So,
much.
a large group of blighters begin rushing into this glade. However, you are all ready for this to happen, so I will give each of you the first go.
Okay.
There. What is that?
So, I'll just say you see large crowds of blighters rushing in, as well as this larger one that's beginning to walk past this giant mushroom, moving it out of the way. This thing is huge. Each of them having their different sort of mushroom type fungus completely covering them with cordyceps and mycelium. But yes, they are rushing after each of you.
Alright, well, since I shadow biting at this guy, I wouldn't mind taking a swing at him if y'all okay with that.
Do it.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to use my improved returning blade. So I'm just going to throw this dagger at the one that is bound.
Okay.
Does him being restrained give me anything for attacking him?
It does not. They just cannot move, that's all. If it made them vulnerable, then you would have advantage.
Okie dokie, and I don't get anything for being invisible other than my sneak attack damage. Yay, here we go.
Right, you were invisible. Okay. I was under the pretense that you had become visible because that was that's the D&D way. Oh well. It is what it is. One of them screeched out, and then the others heard, and then they saw some shit happening, and then all of them were called in. Retcon.
Okay. That is 2 5s plus 3 for 13 and a critical success.
Okay, yeah, 2 5s will get you that critical success. So, max damage on the first bit. Go ahead and roll your regular damage.
Does that include max damage on the sneak attack as well?
What does the sneak attack do? Is it dice that you would roll on this attack?
Mm-hmm.
Then yes, it is.
Okay, so 16, 17, 18, 19, 29, 30, 31.
You could roll all of that.
No,
or I can just tell you.
Max damage for this attack is 31.
Okay, you could roll that. Or I can just tell you that you just dealt massive damage, which is 4 HP slots.
Woof.
Okay, yeah.
You could try and make the numbers go burr. I'm here for it. I'm just letting you know. If you don't want to roll,
I want to see how high it goes.
Let's see it.
All right, so it's max damage plus what now?
Max damage plus whatever you would roll.
Okay, you know what? Here, actually, I have my character sheet in Roll20, so let's just do that. Yeah.
I'm feeling this music.
And then the sneak attack again. Please roll. There we go.
44, 55 total damage on this. So, describe to me how you absolutely obliterate this Stalker Blighter, because it is dead after this.
I think I throw it directly into its neck, and the way that it returns is that the shadows bring it back to me.
Ooh.
I've only done 2 of my 3 actions, so I'm still invisible. So
Okay.
I just like to take to the sky if I could. That's my turn.
Okay. You fly up, and just as you do, you begin to see this group of blighters coming towards you and trying to reach after you, just barely missing. I'm going to spend a fear.
It could be a good thing.
I'm going to spend a
very
fear
nasty.
to bring it over to my side. And I will be marking a stress. I need everyone to do a presence reaction roll, please.
I'm not good at that. Johnny.
Oh, I don't like that it's presence.
Johnny, don't you know that's my worst roll?
What do we have to roll?
It could have been worse.
14 for this.
I mean, let's see.
Oh, presence reaction roll, please.
Oh, okay. Presents. Oh.
Did you crit again? Or was
Oh.
it just a bad roll?
I guess that's a crit. It's 2 woods.
That's a
Oh
crit.
my god, you did! What the fuck? Incredible. So that's 2 crits for this. You don't get anything like crazy cool, like marking it or clearing a stress or anything like that. But you do completely ignore the effects of this. So even though you would have succeed, you still ignore the effect of that. What did you get, Alora?
I got a 20.
20.
Whoa.
Great. Mark a stress. Crucible.
I got a 13.
Okay.
Can I use can I see what Royla gets as well? Because I'd like to spend some prayer dice to help them out. I just
Sure.
don't know how badly Royla failed.
Royla, what did you roll?
I got a 9.
Okay, that's okay. I would like to give my... Is that possible? Can I split all of my prayer points? If I get rid of all of them, can I give them 1 to Crucible and the other 5
Well,
to Royla?
you roll how many dice in the very beginning of the day?
2d4.
2d4.
Yeah.
So then I think you're supposed to only give the result of each prayer die.
Okay.
I think that's how it works.
Okay. Then can I... If this will put Royla over, but can I give them all to Royla? So that
Okay.
it makes it a 14?
Okay. All right. Royla, you succeed, so you will only mark a stress. However, Crucible, you will mark a hope. You will take away a hope, and I will gain a fear.
Okay.
As you begin to hear...
Wait, there's inspiration. There's inspiration in the chat. It was redeemed. It happened.
Oh, that was from my D&D game. I haven't added that for this.
Well, it's there.
Well, now you've said it out loud that it's a thing, and we have a wonderful supportive chat.
Come on.
Okay. This one time. I will say, Nah, yeah. All right. So you rolled a
Don't
13.
give it to him. Be nasty.
And thanks to our incredible community here, you are able to get to that 14, so you don't lose that hope, and I do not gain a fear. But you will mark a stress.
I'm stressed.
As you begin to hear all of these echoing voices around you, just like Crucible, what you had heard before, but now it just seems to be screaming and screeches that like pierce into your mind, trying to claim you as their own mindless husk. So, at that, I will move to this larger blighter who is going to walk over to you, Royla, and he's going to try and attack you. Just a regular attack. That is a 19 on the die to a 21.
21. That's going to hit.
And then here. Oof.
Thank you, Noir.
I just rolled 2 12s on this attack.
Oh.
That's 24 damage.
Oh.
Plus 3 to 27.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'm going to mark a stress.
Wait. Force a DM to re-roll in the chat.
That I will not do. Absolutely the fuck not.
These are your rewards.
They are mine. I know. I need to go in there and do this. All right. I mark a stress, and you are going to become restrained.
Okay.
Plus, you probably want to save that for if I crit.
You basically did.
I basically did.
You
yeah.
basically
You're right,
did.
you're right.
And so it's valid now.
How about? All right.
I mean, you did basically.
I'll re-roll one of the damage die.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are fair and benevolent.
No,
I'm not even fucking kidding.
You rolled it
I rolled
again.
another fucking 12.
Johnny.
All right,
Johnny.
dice tell the story.
As they be.
Why you so
Leave
nasty?
them be.
Fucking-
No rerolls.
I am so like
So,
Okay.
so.
how many
yeah.
armor slots can I spend on an attack?
One for this. If it's a bite, then you can do multiple.
Okay, so I'm deducting 7 points from that with my armor.
Johnny's face.
Understood.
Hell
okay. No,
yeah.
because this is just going to bring it down a tier. Completely.
Yeah, that's fine
So-
because that'll take it out of severe for me
Yeah.
and bring it down to major.
Why is it doing that? I hate it when it has the night mode thing.
So,
So dumb.
It's gonna be
All right.
2 HP.
Anyways.
for me.
Okay.
I'm scared.
You are now restrained. That's an awful picture. Anyways,
Scared, we're all just gonna die.
you are restrained by this creature. And with that, I do gain a fear because of a successful attack. So,
Fuck.
I mean, it feels like you're not even trying. Like,
well, I will do one more attack. Elora, this giant horde of blighters is coming up just next to you as you see your brother getting slammed and then like gripped. Like the arms of Royla are getting gripped on, and you can see they are slowly beginning to try and tear Royla apart. But this horde just behind you is going to reach out, trying to attack you. Oh my god, that's a 16 on the die.
Right.
I hate this.
Incredible.
12 damage.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna use 2 of my armor slots for this.
it would just be 1 for this because it's not a bite.
Okay.
So you can only bring it down just one.
Heard.
And I will bring it back over to you.
If I may,
Ooh, sassy.
the moment that I see Royla be full on mangled by that thing, the runes on Torin's skin flash a bright white, and before he can even think, he is sprinting at this giant thing, gathering up flames from inside his runes to try to blast square into the gut of this thing.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. Please do your roll.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Okay. That is a 17 with hope.
That hits.
Okay. I am going to manipulate magic. I'm going to give myself or use a stress to double a damage die of my choice with the damage I'm about to do on this.
Do you have to do that before you roll?
I'm going to just do it now.
That's fine. I was just wondering. I was wondering if it says in the directions like you have to do it before, or if you can do it after. Because if you could do it after, that'd be.
After you cast a spell or make an attack using a weapon that deals magic damage, you can mark a stress and do one of the following.
So it is before, okay. Because, like, if it was after, it would have been, like, very much like a smite for paladins, where it's like, oh, I crit, great. Which, I mean, also.
That is going to be 12 points. No, fuck that. I'm spending 3 hope to use volatile magic to re-roll my damage die.
Incredible.
Hell yeah.
So close to a 20.
Oh, no.
Okay, it's still a 14, and because I'm doubling it, and then adding in my modifier, that is
26, no, 28 plus
31 points of damage.
That puts it into severe.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just focus fire all of the energy that I can and just snarl at this thing. Let him go.
You burn into this thing to the point where, like, it enters the body, and then you see flames coming out of its mouth as it is still holding on, barely.
As its grip starts to loosen, I will flip my falchion upside down. Light will gather around and coalesce into the blade of a greatsword until the tip of it touches the ground, and I will carve my rune into it and mark a stress to activate my runic circle.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Push him back.
That's fucking awesome.
I know there isn't a roll with this, but I do. No, you're marking a stress. That's your thing. Never mind. This is part of the whole deal. Okay, so you're able to mark a little rune into it, and then as that happens, boom, this thing gets pushed back up to close range, right?
Very close range, and I'm going to make it be 10 feet away from me.
Okay, so it gets pushed back, and it takes damage as well, if I remember right.
Yes, it is about to take 2d12 plus 4 magic damage. No, I rolled so low. It's 9 points of magic damage.
Okay. That is able to mark 1 hit point slot. Okay. I'm going to spend a fear to bring it back over to me.
This is disgusting.
As this horde down here is going to rush over to where Torin is. That is all they're going to do, because that was within far range. And since Snatch is flying up, they can't reach you. These ones. Go ahead.
It's going to be a 10-foot. Sorry, it's since it's a circle. Torn would be right at the edge of it.
Okay, so then all Torn would have to do is like back up and then. Okay, understood. These ones are still there. I'm gonna spend one more fear to have you see these spitter blighters beginning to come out of the tree line. This one at the top left is going to shoot acid at you, Snatch. I do not have this one open.
But they don't have to. Wait, can they see me?
You're invisible.
They're still invisible. They got 2 more actions.
Okay. Then I will still take that fear, and I will.
They can attack me. It's just at disadvantage if they do.
They don't know you're there. They're not smart, so ish. Nobody sees you there, so they don't. I'm going to spotlight the fungal connected blighter, the moral. So within close range, which I believe everyone is, all 4 of you are going to be attacked by these sprouting. It's called. There's a legit fungus that is in real life called Clathrus archeri. The devil's fingers is what it's called. So it's these like red tentacle-like appendages that shoot out from the ground, and they have like little black, like almost like whisker type things that are there as well. So each of these are going to go and try to attack all of you.
That's pretty gross.
And that is a 4 on the die. So each of you see these sprout up from the ground, try to attack you, but you all dodge out of the way as they swipe right next to you. So with that, I'll bring it back to you.
Crucible and I have yet to go, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
I'm going to like swing my head over as I'm getting surrounded, and I kind of like feel a few feathers be torn from my wings as there's a claw attack that grabs me a bit. And even in that moment, I'm turning to look at you. Where does it look like you're trying to go, or focusing your attention, or analyzing the situation?
I mean, I see Torin helping out Royla, so my attention is actually on you.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then, Bonnie, this is a question for you then. Who is that bi-moral on the other side of the map?
That is a spitter blighter that just came out from the side. You're talking about this one at the top left, right?
Yeah.
So from what you see, you have this little glade right here, this giant mushroom that's at the center on your right. You look just past it in the far edge of this glade as a spitter comes like walking out. You see acid beginning to drip down its mouth, and then just past it to the left on the other side of this glade, you also see another one coming out along with another group of blighters.
So earlier when I said I couldn't fly, it's because I'd been dealing some wounds and I was healing them. That is still actively true. There is nothing in my playbook that says I can't fly. Your Honor, I would love to ask if usually I have to spend a stress to do these things. Could I spend twice as many stress or a hit point in order to pick up Crucible, so that 1, she's out of danger of these spitters and swarms, and 2, has a better angle on moral?
Could I split the stress with Alora instead?
No.
Please.
We need you healthy.
I'm fine.
I will allow you to pick either one.
Okay.
Can I wait? Splitting the stress, was that an option?
Not for you. For
Why?
the two situations, because this is a Laura.
Yeah.
Laura alone is doing this.
I'm now spinning around as I feel some more of my like wingspan be torn at, and I'm gonna start like reaching like I'm gonna grab you, but there is always that thing with Alora where she cries out, "Are you willing?" as she's moving towards
Yes.
you. Straight scoot, and I'm going to mark 2 more stress, which is bad for me, in order to do that, because usually I have to spend 1 just to carry someone. So I was getting 2.
Okay, so not an additional 2, so not 4, it's just 2.
Yes.
Got it.
Stop doing that.
Yes.
I hate it.
I can't keep doing it, but I'm gonna do it right now. And as we head up into the air, there is a bit of like a lilt to her flying pattern, which is really unusual.
Yeah.
And she's going to say, because you're the closest to her crew, I can help you take out Moral. Do you want to?
I want my friends alive.
Death it is. And I would like to propose a tag team move, like a group team move, in order to imbue one of Crucible's arrows with my bolt beacon.
Ooh, I love that. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, but
So
okay.
you're flying up. You're able to see there's a perch that is just next to you in range if you'd like to fly up to that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. It's within range, so you're able to fly up and perch, giving yourself enough time to actually aim and be ready for this attack. So, both of you, please roll your tag team roll.
Do you think it's more worth it for Crucible to go for damage, or to do a corrosive projectile to reduce the difficulty of Moral?
I think if you go corrosive, I can add damage to your arrow.
Okay. Do that.
Okay. Good luck, us.
Scared.
Okay, that's not bad, but I don't know what I'm trying to hit.
Okay.
Okay,
got-
that is a 18.
I also have an 18.
Okay. With hope or fear?
Mine's with fear.
Mine is with hope.
So then you're going to want to go with that, because that does hit.
Oh, thank God. I'm pissing in my pants over here, nasty Donnie. So I think what I'd like to do with this is, as we land here, I'm going to let you down, but my hands stay on your shoulders as if to like steady and guide you as you notch your arrow. And I would like to just kind of lean over your shoulder and go, this might not work, but I learned it from Snatch. We'll see. And I'm going to start whispering encouragements to the bow. And you see kind of like sunlight tumbling out of her mouth and infusing and wrapping around this bow and this golden arrow.
I feel like as you're doing this, Crucible's fur is doing that Ghibli thing where it's kind of defying gravity a little bit, and like there's wind coming from seemingly nowhere.
I go, hello, I'm Alora. Sorry, I'll make this fast. One, gorgeous arrow that you are. I have a lot of people I care about down there. And if you could just fly straight for me, which is going to be plenty easy with the absolute surgeon with the bow and arrow that's wielding you right now.
Oh my God.
We can make that happen. Soul will be very pleased. And
So
I will
pleased.
be extremely happy. Please fly straight. Please. And it's that like glowing, kind of like tangled hair. Purple hair glowing curls.
Yes.
As it begins to glow, you begin to see a natural shadow beginning to emit as part of that reaches up, and you see this dark midnight purple mixing and spiraling with this shining bright light as Crucible. You let this arrow out, and it goes directly into Moral. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Let's see, I marked 2 stress. So Moral is permanently corroded right now.
Okay. Which means...
While a target is corroded, they gain a -1 penalty to their difficulty for every 2 stress I spent. So they have a -1 to everything right now.
-1.
And
Understood.
yes, and my damage from my thing was just 2d6 plus 4. So that was a, what did I math? 13 damage from me. But the main damage is coming from Alora.
13. Okay.
Meadow, you're muted. I'm not sure if you're talking to us or not.
Yeah, that's crazy how things work out. So I did 2d8 plus 2, and then I spent another hope to deal an extra d8 damage on a successful attack. So that's a total
Hell
of
yeah.
4.
24 plus 13, right? So 37?
Yes, and
Okay.
Moral is now vulnerable.
Corroded and vulnerable.
It's glowing brightly as
Hell
that
yes.
arrow kind of sinks in. So corroded and vulnerable.
Okay. You see that arrow deals a lot of damage. It pierces into the rib cage of Moral, and you hear the screech of all of the blighters around you. And there, Moral, you only see the breathing getting quicker and quicker. It seems like you dealt a lot of damage as you also begin to see that dark purplish type ooze of blood coming from that arrow hole. So
I shout out it's vulnerable so that everyone down below can hear. I mean, it's glowing
Understood.
brightly, so I know Royla would know, but just in case
Yeah.
anyone's wondering why Moral is suddenly glowing.
Yeah. Okay. Still your turn. That was with hope.
I mean, I guess while the thing is vulnerable, it'd be a really great time to do another team up.
Okay. Who are you teaming up with?
I have not had that much in the way of interacting with Royla, and I would really like to.
Okay.
Say less.
The spell that I'm going to use is my Midnight Spirit, which is going to conjure up a humanoid figure of shadow to attack Moral.
Okay.
What would you like to add on top of that? Oh, also I get my sneak attack because it's photo.
Hell yeah. So what would end up happening is he would see you kind of queuing him up. He'll clap his hands together and he creates that ball of fire that begins to go from red to blue to white, and then the shadows begin to creep in, turning the flames black. And then he just kind of splits it apart into like javelins and tosses it to the clone that you have to wield and just charge forward.
Hell yeah.
So you're doing Parallella with a fireball?
No, I'm doing fireball, but it just
shooting. Got
the
it. Understood.
shape of
Understood.
it so that
Yeah.
it goes out.
Incredible.
Just for the sake of some fun story sauce, Crucible, can you tell me what person that has passed that the shadow looks like?
What person that has passed?
Yeah.
Is it? Wait. Okay. Why is it? Wait. Why is this? Why are you asking me?
It's attracted to your arrow.
Oh gosh. It looks like Nicholas.
Okay. You see Nicholas with one of his toy wooden swords standing just in front of Moral as these fireballs come barreling towards both of you. Go ahead and roll your attacks.
Oh my.
You wrong for that.
That is... Oh, that's not great. That is a 16 with hope on my end.
Oh wait, hold on.
Okay.
I'm rolling in roll 20. Give me a second. I'm so sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Alright, here we go. It's the spell casting roll.
I believe in you.
A 26 with hope.
Jesus.
Whoa!
Moore was one away from getting a fucking super crit. My god. All right. Yeah, I think a 26 will hit. So go ahead and roll damage, both of you.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot that's how that works. All right, I'm about to
Huh?
roll 2d20 plus 5.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a super.
Come
crit
on,
the
nat
D20,
20.
isn't it?
Oh, I wish it was gold.
17 from me.
Okay.
29 from me.
God damn.
Okay, so third 46. Amazing. Just shy of that massive damage. However, you do see this explosion and the pierce of the shadow is dealing a lot of damage directly to Moral. And you once again begin to hear the screeches all around you, which means I'm going to spend a fear.
You motherfucker.
And bring it back over to my turn.
Oh!
I need everybody to please do a presence reaction roll once more as these screeches try to pierce into your minds again.
I should also let you know that with that, I am officially visible.
Okay.
Shit.
I'm going to spend a hope to use I carry your heart because I'm feeling connected to my friends right now. I'm trying to stay.
You also see
present.
Nicholas. You see a form of Nicholas too.
I got a 16 with hope.
Pass. But Marcus Struss.
I crit
Okay.
Those presents?
Presence.
2 4s.
Crucible, as you see Nicholas, it's this, your heart skips a beat, but then it's even more of a reminder that you carry his art and you are able to push the thousands of voices out of your mind. Elora?
I got an 18.
Okay, 18 is a success. Snatch.
I got a 9.
That is a failure. So you will lose a hope, and I will gain a fear. Royla.
I got a 9 again with the same
What
numbers.
is this?
And here's the
You will
wildest
lose a
part.
hope. Huh?
I rolled a 7, and as a wizard, I choose a special number, and I always gain a hope on it. So my number is 7, Final Fantasy 7. So I gained a hope, and then it goes right away.
And you got your last fucking. Well, at least you didn't lose anything. It's all good.
It's technically it's neutral. It's neutral.
You also see the same tentacle-like fungus that had come up to attack each of you. Now one sprouts around that dead stalker blighter, and it begins to just pull it down into the ground, and it is going
It's trying to rejuvenate itself.
It is going to add a hit point and distract. That is that turn.
You gotta focus.
One of the I'm going to spend another fear for.
How many you got of those, Johnny?
I have quite a bit. It's not going to go into that. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna move these, like, this large blighter is pushing some of those blighters out of the way to get to you, Torin, and is going to try and grab onto you. I don't think a 10 hits.
Oh my god, no, it doesn't.
Okay.
Cujo.
Okay.
I can feel your heart beating from here. I can feel it through the screen.
You can hear it through your
Daniel, do you mind drawing a circle as to where you put it? That way I have it on the...
Oh yeah.
I'm going to spend another
What was
fear. And I'm going to have... I'm going to now have the spitter blighter shoot at Snatch now. Let's get that going. Okay. Forgot to open that one.
I feel like we're being bullied by Johnny right now. You get one T-shirt and suddenly you become the bully.
Yeah.
They make up for all the bullying.
I am become bully.
I am become bully. Does a 19 hit Snatch? Because I know you can do some bullshit.
Just missed.
Just missed.
I'm kidding though.
Okay.
That absolutely rocks my shit.
Okay, I know that you have some evasion increasing abilities, so I'd never know. Okay, so this is gonna be an acid attack. So you are going to have to mark an armor slot.
Wait, hold on. Oh, I forgot my parrying dagger.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Here we go. I rolled a 3 and a 1.
I rolled a 3 as well. So that is 5 plus 2. No, 4, sorry. So that is 9 damage instead of another 12. So,
Nice,
however,
nice.
the acid does get to your armor, so you still will be marking that that armor slot.
Can I spin the hope to say it doesn't and it just hit my dagger?
There was still some damage that went through, though, because you weren't able to stop the 5 that I rolled.
Yeah, that's fair. Alrighty, so there is... I'm taking one HP point of damage and 1 armor damage. Oof.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, wait. No, that's it. That's all I'll
Okay.
do.
Understood. Let's see. Where are we at? I don't know what to do with those. Let's see.
I'm trying to be scared, but this music slaps too much.
It's good. I'm going to spend another fear to then... you are hopefully within far range. I believe you are. Royla. Yes, you are. Okay. I'm going to have a blighter shoot at you with some acid.
Oh no. Why would you do this?
12 on the die to 14.
Damn it, that's gonna hit. Yeah.
Okay. So you will mark an armor slot for this. And then you will take 10 physical damage.
Can I reduce that? Can I mark an extra armor slot to reduce the damage?
Yes. Yes, you
All
can.
right, so I'll do that to bring it down to 3 damage.
Okay.
So that I only
Remember,
mark,
it's just by a tier. It's by a tier.
Yeah, so it'd bring it down for it'd bring it down a tier. So it'd bring it down from my major to my minor.
Cool. Understood. Okay.
Johnny, do you like beating us up? Yeah, are you enjoying this? You having fun, Johnny?
You sound like a character from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
You having fun, Johnny?
You sound like Butters from South Park.
Oh, I can do butters. That's different. That's a little bit higher.
That's oh my god, incredible.
South Park, the TTRPG. No, I'm not. No.
No. I mean, we love South Park. South Park is great, but okay. This horde was right next to you, Torin. I'm sorry. It just has to have. There has to be an attack.
Fuck. Okay.
And let's spice things up. They're gonna do a bite attack towards you.
Oh.
Wait, no,
you.
we don't need the spice. You could take it back. We don't need it.
Johnny, I'm
Take it
white. I
back.
don't like spice.
No.
I like spice.
Send
Give
it
me
back.
the spice.
Return it to the chef.
Send the spice to Snatch.
On the slab.
Say this is too spicy.
That's 11 on the die,
What does that mean?
plus 0.
Oh, it's a miss. It's a miss. It's a miss. It's a miss. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fucking bobbing and weaving over here.
I will bring it back to each of you.
Okay. Hi. Okay.
So we're in a bit of a pickle, Dick. Let's see here. A little fun with Dick and Jane reference, everyone. All right, never mind. Let's see here.
Put it on a shirt.
First,
Is that okay? Question for the storyteller. Each square, is that 5 feet?
Yeah.
Question for Royla. Your runic circle. What is the radius?
it has to. They have to be within melee range of me. So
Within melee,
in
so-
order to trigger it, and then they shoot back 5 feet.
Well,
So,
isn't
I
your
mean,
melee
10 feet.
range larger than everyone else's because melee is actually?
That's right. So it's actually a 10-foot radius.
Ayo,
is normal
yeah.
radius.
Does it say within
Yeah.
melee range? Because that is. Wait, no. Close. Yeah, melee. Very close.
Yeah.
Close. Right? Okay, so it still would count as just like 5 feet, but yes, it would.
Okay.
It would,
Giant feature reach. Treat any weapon, ability, spell, or
I'm saying.
other feature that
That's
has
what I'm
melee
saying,
range as though it has very close range instead, which is
Hello,
within 10.
brother.
all right, you fucking got me. It's
So with that
fucking
being
huge.
said- With that being said, I'm gonna take 2 giant leaps forward, and I will mark another stress, and I will activate a new runic circle. I'll mark a stress to do that,
Holy
and carve
Spirit,
another
activate.
circle into the
Holy
ground.
Spirit.
We're popping these things like candy, all right?
Wow!
And so anyone within within that 10-foot radius. Oh wait, no, I gotta delete this because this little circle's gonna go farther.
All right. As that attack hits the horde, I'm going to use its reaction, Overwhelm. When it's hit by something within melee range, it's able to do an attack by marking a stress. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Can I do anything to make the attack come at me?
Oh, it is coming at you.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm trying to fucking kill you.
Good.
Everyone's
Good.
Let me be clear.
That is a 16 on the die.
Damn it. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. That is going to be D8, not a D6. Okay.
Probably like
wait, real quick. Will this murderize you?
No. I'm at full health right now.
Okay.
17 damage.
Okay, so that is major.
whoa.
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Because I need that hope.
Understood.
Now it's not grabbing me
So-
too, is it?
It's not grabbing you.
Okay.
It's as Royla is rushing up to you and carving this rune in the ground, the brawny, like, giant blighter is about to attack Royla, and this horde is just able, with the sheer numbers and the amount of attacks that are coming after you, they're able to hit you just before all of the blighters that were near you, Torin, and that larger blighter gets pushed back once more.
So I drew the new circle. So
Yep.
these fellas gotta
Question.
get going. That's 17 points of magic damage.
Hell yeah.
17. Understood.
How much hope does it cost to do a tag team move?
3.
Royla.
Spell boys.
After taking that hit and kind of backing up next to you, safely in the runic circle, my runes are still glowing white. How much you have left in the tank?
Just give it everything you've got. And you see Royla's, like around his shoulders, you can see like some of the ligaments are starting to show a bit and they're like bleeding through the robes, and acid is kind of just burning away at his skin. And his hand will ignite with the flame once again with another fireball, and will just feed it into your runes to like overcharge them.
I was thinking
like,
literally the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And just
Holy shit! That's so fucking cool!
I was going to full on unleash chaos. So
Let it loose.
unleash chaos at full power with a fireball attached to it.
Question, GM.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Question, GM. Parallella would work on a tag team attack, would it?
It would be, yeah, because that is your attack that you are doing to add into this tag team attack.
That's
So
bananas.
that they can, so it could hit another target as well. Within.
That's crazy.
Ooh, that's some direction question that off the bat, I think I'll say you're able to do Parallella, but the one will not. But both damage will only go to one target or whoever's in that area for the fireball. And then the other damage, I guess you could do both in the same bit, huh?
See, if you want me to read it out real quick, I can to get the wording down particularly.
Yeah. That'd be great. I'm looking
So,
for that. Yeah.
spend
Tell
two
us the
hope
story,
to cast
Daniel.
this- I will regale you with a tale. Spend 2 hope to cast this spell on yourself or an ally within close range. The next time the target makes an attack, they can hit an additional target within the range of their attack roll would succeed.
Interesting. So it's just an attack, and it will. Okay, yeah. Then absolutely, it would
Can I-
absolutely be added to this.
Can I add a little bit of flavor?
Of course,
go right ahead.
I am a fan of
Spice
flavor.
on it.
As the first fireball energy is being essentially fused into Torin's runes, there's going to be a physical like reaction as they start to pulse. And then I'm going to say, I know you have one more. Give
That's
it.
it. My shadow will duplicate on the opposite side
nasty.
and then
Oh my god.
feed more fire into the flames, into the runes. Here we go. Now we just have to.
So you have to attack. You have to hit first.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll to attack. Don't you fucking dare.
What's
Don't-
the verdict, spell boys?
Okay, I thought you got a crit.
What'd you get?
Give it to me straight.
17 with hope.
Okay.
I got a 19 with fear, but I am.
If we do the 19 with, if we wanted to get super metagaming, as a war mage wizard, I deal an extra D10 of damage when there's a roll with.
God damn.
However, if we wanted to play it safe for the rest of our squad, we can keep it with hope, and it's just one less D10.
We want it nasty style.
Yeah. Nasty style.
All right, fuck it.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. That is amazing. All right. Where are you aiming this massively large damage that is about to happen?
I imagine that I am essentially following the trail of where I saw that arrow go and focusing right at that spot.
Okay, so you're going for the big one.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
think if we
go ahead.
Yeah, because my fireball has very far range, so it can reach up to 300 feet.
Sure.
So-
I believe in you. Let's do this. I feel like if we take out Moral, maybe the control over the blighters in the area will stop, and then they will be less organized, and then I don't know.
That's 30 points of magic damage on my end.
30.
17 points of magic damage on my end.
47. Okay.
Sorry, 31.
So 48.
That's 48.
Is that both of your fireballs?
It's not enough to go past.
Well, you just take that number and you double it. So it'd be 62 for two fireball.
Is it the same amount of damage too?
Yeah,
Or
with
do you roll
parallel.
again? Okay, cool.
Well, that's up to you. Yeah.
I mean,
Technically, the way it's
so I
worded,
know
it's
the
just-
attack. The attack is
roll
the
is
same.
the same. But if you want me to re-roll the damage, just see if I get higher.
Roll damage again, yeah, because I think that's how I would do it since it is two separate instances.
Gotcha. That's
We're at 48 now.
32.
This is
So that's a
bananas.
Even
63.
Oh,
Is it dead yet?
Okay.
Johnny, please tell us a stand.
That is
Johnny.
enough to deal massive damage. And one of its passive things is that it always marks at least an additional HP if it's over major damage. So that's 5 HP slots that just gets marked right here.
whoa!
But it's not dead.
Narrate to me how this happened.
Hey, listen, I am just putting all of my magic into this one blast, and it's just like putting, I don't know, nitro into an engine and just like cranking the engine and just seeing how fast the car can go is all I'm doing on my end. It is just blinding heat coming out from Royla, and then just black flames feeding into the runes, being absorbed into whatever the blast is.
I imagine that some of the runes, the skin at the very edge starts to crack a little, as some of the, like, whatever latent arcane energy starts to break through the runes and start to gather at his chest. So his actual, like, runes are now frayed, but then it continues to gather and gather and gather until there's a white hot gathering of all of this fiery eldritch energy that fires like an artillery strike directly at Moral.
It's like that one moment, the coolest moment, the only coolest moment in all of the final trilogy of Star Wars, like the 7, 8, 9, where they go into hyperspace into a Star Destroyer, and it's like this just... So this laser, legit laser, goes directly through the side of this giant mushroom stalk type of home, and as it just burns away a third of the wall, you just see as the entire mushroom itself collapses into the ground. Moral is gone.
I think at this
However,
point
there
also,
are still blighters around you.
Royla's gauntlets are fried, and they just kind of like collapse into pieces and fall off of his hands.
Okay. Since that was with fear, I'm going to take it back over to me. And
But Johnny Meadow said no.
this blighter is going to run. Oh, there's a giant thing in the way now. Let's draw that onto the map.
Wouldn't it be really cool if it like fell on it and killed it?
Yeah, that'd be
super cool.
I mean, that'd be so cool.
That'd be like super nasty.
There.
Yeah, so
This
nasty.
one,
Super nasty
this one's
stuff.
gonna have to come this way, and they won't be able to go around just yet. So
Johnny, you wanna
that one's
keep it
not gonna be able to
nasty,
do
don't you?
anything. Okay, this one, I'm gonna spend another fear. And we're gonna have.
You got too many of them.
I just got another one. See. Spitter is going to shoot towards Royla.
Freeze frame.
Oh no! Don't do that.
That's a 19 on the die.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah. This is going to be 16 damage. I rolled both sixes.
Gotcha.
And then you are going to mark another armor slot.
Gotcha.
You know what I might do? I might have these rune circles be something sort of like a concentration thing. I think that's what I might do.
Oh, that's
fair.
I mean, Johnny, you can always just spend a fear like in the mechanics to get rid of it
but
at any time.
So what I was thinking of doing as part of that fear was that since you're putting your entire magic pussy into this attack, that it just disappeared. But I decided against that because this was a really cool attack. So
For the love of
here
God,
we are.
someone clip that.
I can't. Look at Noir's face of judgment right now. Noir is judging you, Johnny.
Hey, living up to the name Nasty Johnny's all I'll say.
Nasty Johnny,
Oh,
the magic
God.
pussy.
Nasty Johnny strikes again.
Okay.
we'll leave it at that. Then I guess
Nasty.
yes, I will say that's gonna mark an armor slot, and yeah, fuck it. I'll spend a fear to end it then.
Right on.
And for that, I will also spend my final fear for now to have this giant blighter rush up to you, Royla, and attack.
Gotcha.
Fuck. I don't have any more hope. I can't think. I don't. Over here.
Listen, I got healing hands, not hoping hands. I can't do nothing right there.
Does a 13 hit?
Unfortunately, that hits exactly.
Damn it.
So I'm going to reverse time by spending 3 hope to make you re-roll.
Hell
And
yeah.
just hope
Just
for the
casually
best.
saying, however, I'm going to reverse time.
That is a 10. So it does not hit. And I was banking on that because I would have gained a fear from the successful attack. But I don't, which means it is back over to each of you.
I want to help so bad. Can I try to help
do it.
if I put myself in peril?
Absolutely.
Do it.
I love that.
Okay, sharks. What
No.
I have for you today is
I said no. Won't do it.
right, but Nasty Johnny said yeah. So
Kelly's like, no, I'm out. I'm out. For that reason, I'm out.
For that reason?
again, this is gonna involve some flying, so I will mark 2 more stress. Not to carry anyone, just to fly. Okay.
Incredible.
What I'd like to do, because I am also completely out of hope, and we all know how dramatic she can get when she's out of hope, I would like for her to take off soaring over this group of zombies, the big blighter and then beyond, because she can fly for a while. I would like to go all the way over them and land on like the fallen moral. And as I do, I would like to take out one of my dearest keepsakes that I've been holding on to for over a decade. A bundle of offerings to me from our community.
Okay.
And I would like to drop them, sprinkle them over this mass. and then set them on fire.
Okay, so you can only get 30 feet at least.
I can land on the other side of them.
So that's about 60 feet away. However, I will say that you're able to get the first group of horde zombies, and then the bigger one, and then you're just gonna be there until the next thing that you do, and then we'll go from there.
I'm cool with that, as long as I can set them on fire with pieces of my belief.
Absolutely. Yep. If you believe hard enough, you can just make things blow up.
I'm trying. I'm trying to get that next level move, bomb eyeballs.
The dude from Avatar.
Literally. And while doing this, if I may, and if I mayn't, that's fine. I would like to use the never again experience, because this is literally meaning she can never again read these letters or reflect on her time as the savior of this community.
Like it. I like it. Yep.
Don't hurting my feelings.
I'm a fan.
Great.
I would also like to point out Kelly said no like 5 minutes ago.
I did.
Unfortunately, Shark Tank is a large board of people, and Johnny is 3/4 of the board.
I know.
And Kelly is one.
I'm in for everything.
Well, that's kind of crazy. I don't know if this counts for your crit book, but I got a natural 20 on the hope die.
I see.
And the whatchamacallit, the 6.
So it's not a crit in Daggerheart's terms. However, I think that it does show that the way that you got that hope die was through your background and your connection to these people. So I feel like that's just so telling of this. So
it's good for my hurting.
You're throwing all of these things down, making them burn. What is this, like an attack that you have and you're flavoring it, or are you still trying to figure out like what damage this would do?
Yes, I would like to set them alight by using bolt beacon. And instead of it coming out kind of like laser eyes from all 3 points of each of her eyes, I would like it to be more cathartic than that. And I think she starts weeping as she's dropping these pieces of her past along, and those tears are like flaming raindrops that end up dropping down over them and catching fire in a more radiant way than a flamey way.
Okay. What is the damage that you deal with Bolt Beacon?
2d8 plus 2.
Okay. I'll say you'll be able to do, since you're kind of spreading, it's supposed to be one target, but you're spreading it amongst two. I'll say 1d8 and then 1d8 on those two targets that you have.
What do you want me to do with the plus 2?
I'll add it to both. It's fine.
Okay. So on the first one, that's a 7 plus 2, so that's a 9.
Okay.
And on the second one, that's a 4 plus 2, this is 6.
Okay. Okay. So, the horde creature is going to mark just 1. But they have, you see there is half of them gone now. So I'll just delete that so that you have a visual representation of them. And the larger blighter, you see that one burns into a holy fire and falls directly next to Royla.
I do think they kind of make eye contact over like the collapse of this flaming mound.
I would even think, Royla, you see the things that are falling. Those are memories that you had of the community too. But in this case, it is saving you from this giant thing that was going to rip you apart. So, with that, since that was with Hope, it is still back to each of you.
I'd like to do a thing. The green one is the real me, right? There's 2 snatches on the map.
Correct. Yeah, the one at the bottom is
the
you.
decoy. Oh no!
Yeah, the one
This is the real me. Okay.
The one that's in between those pink marks, that's the shadow that
Got it.
I don't know if it has HP or not, but it was the mushroom tower collapsed on it.
Gotcha. All right. Ooh, I can't do the thing. Yes, I can. I just have to go here. All right. I would like to move towards these guys.
Okay. Are you teleporting through shadows to do that? Because it was within far range away.
Okay. Then I will mark the stress to shadow jump, and because I can shadow jump into very far, I'm going to actually go right here between the two groups.
Understood. Got it.
And then I would like to once again use. Sorry, my Demi plane is loading up. I would like to use Shadow Bind. And again, it against all adversaries in very close range. Targets are
cool.
Yep. So here we go. That's terrible. Yeah, that's a miss. That's a 7 on my spellcasting die.
Oh no. So, as this holy fire is erupting off of them, casting the shadow behind them, you turn to see this opportunity. You're flying up in the air. You see the shadow and you immediately appear between these two hordes. So, was that with fear?
That was with hope.
With hope, okay. So, as you appear, you try to bring the shadows with you, but as you do, the light is dissipating, and now there is no shadow. It is just the sun directly above you, beating down, and one of these is going to try and take an attack towards you.
Okie dokie.
And that is a 14 on the die with plus 0.
A 14 would hit, but because I do have my wings activated, I'm going to mark 1 stress to access evasion. You can fly. While flying, you can mark a stress after an adversary makes an attack against you to gain +2 to your evasion against that attack.
Okay. So as you appear into the shadow, you see them look towards you, and you immediately fly up into the air and just barely dodge out of the way of this attack. That brings it back to each of you.
I think I saw what Snatch was trying to do, and Crucible, I crit on this. Crucible, so 2 6s, whips out an arrow and takes the arrowhead, swipes it along the cap of the mushroom, and the spores are already reaching out to the arrowhead before it even makes contact. She lines it up, she lets it go, and the arrow plants itself firmly in front of that cluster of 6. And contrary to the poisoned fungal forest that we have been in, these are healthy stalks of fungus that are breaking through the ground to at least, I think I'm going to spend a hope to... It says, additionally on a success, I can spend a hope to temporarily restrain another adversary within very close range of your target. Can I spend more than 1 hope to get more of them?
So those are hordes, so you can target them still. So you're able to get this group of 6, and you're able to, if you spend a hope, get that group of 3.
Beautiful. I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to spend the hope. And that fungus is just growing very strong, and damage-wise, it's not much damage. But 1d8 plus 1. So 9d8. There it is. Wait, no. D8. Okay. So that's 7 damage to all of them.
Right.
And they are all restrained.
So that is enough to mark another one for this lower one, and you see one of them is gets grappled by the mushroom fungus that you grow, and like gets pulled into the ground, gone. And then the other one is going to take that one as well. You see another one, same story. They go down as well. Then, yeah, that was that. Anything else?
No, I think I'm okay for now.
Okay.
How heavy is Royla?
He's a big old boy.
Big old boy.
All right, I'm going to try something dumb. I'm going to make a spellcast roll to activate my flight, and I want to try and help Royla get to the top where Crucible is to remain to get at least a little bit more cover, because I know Royla has been getting the shit kicked out of him.
I mean, yeah, I'm a big boy.
Not denying that.
I can take a couple more hits.
Up to you.
Literally only.
I can pivot. I don't want to. Oh, literally a couple more? Yeah, let's.
I'm moving one of the blighters because I forgot that since they couldn't attack, they could have just used their action to run a little bit further. It's just the one that's at the top, the spitter. It just,
got it.
It ran around the debris of the mushroom tower. That's all.
All right.
And
up to you, Royla. I can try to attempt that. If you're up for staying on the ground, we can do that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can still keep popping stress to make runes.
All right.
I'd rather if you're gonna risk a roll, that you would risk it to put somebody in the ground.
That's fair. I will spend a stress to regain my chaos tokens. Quick question. When you max out on stress, what happens again?
You become vulnerable, I think.
Vulnerable, and if you take another stress, it becomes a hit point instead.
Okay. I think with how many blighters there are, I have to. So I am once again going to unleash chaos. I'm going to spend a stress to target. Now, because they're horde creatures, I just want to confirm and make sure I understand. So if I target the one with 3 blighters and I use the stress to target one more, would that also target the 6?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Get them while they're down.
Okay. I'm doing the full tokens, full 3d10. So
let's go.
Whatever happens,
I believe in you.
I believe.
Will 2 9s hit?
Okay.
What is happening tonight?
Amazing. Yes, 2 9s will absolutely hit. So that's what, 3d10 right off the bat?
Yeah, so 30 plus. So total is 47. Split between both.
You were seriously one. Oh, wait, no. I was wrong. 46 is what you needed to get me. So you did get massive damage on these, which means those are gone. And there was only one left of this little horde here.
The moment I max out, there is Jesus, scary. The moment that I unleash, first off, now that the runes are frayed and a little broken along the edges, it takes more of a toll. And I imagine that after he unleashes all this energy out of him, he is borderline about to pass out and just leans back and like accidentally leans against Royla.
Yeah. Come on, keep yourself up. Almost done here. And we'll kind of nudge you back onto your feet. We still have more down there as well.
Yup.
There are some down there that I just haven't moved yet. So it seems like they were trying to go after. I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just gonna say that those ones got smushed by the mushroom tower because
merciful DM.
It was like a group of them anyways, and I'm starting to see the writing on the wall, which is fine, totally fine. So we will just describe to me how you end this interaction as just 3 blighters are left. They become rushing into the center, trying to attack each of you. Who wants the final kills?
Don't look at me.
I mean, oh no.
That was the creepiest smile I've ever seen out of Noir, and I'm here for
Well, I was
it.
like, I'll do it.
I'll take 2, and you can take one.
Yeah, I'll take one. Yeah.
Okay. I think he just throws the returning dagger through the neck of one, and when he recalls it with the shadow, it goes through the neck of another.
Incredible. Okay. Yeah, as you get up, you see to your left, there's the one that almost completely got eradicated by Torin's giant chaos blast. You then see a spitter beginning to run around the mushroom tower, the broken one. And so you throw it almost like a batarang of, and it goes
like Blade in the nightclub with that little chakra.
Yes, exactly. So it goes directly through the first one and into the other one just as it turns that corner, right into the head as it falls down to the ground, and then comes back to your hand. Royla, how do you kill this last one as it comes rushing towards you? I tell you,
some zombies are always trying to chase you uphill in a grassland. As the last one comes towards me, well, let's get 1 second. He can't really use his arms anymore right now, so he's going to rush forward and just Spartan kick the last one with a gravity push so that it just flies back 100 feet and just splatters against him.
Incredible. So, the rest of these blighters, the sounds of those blighters that were surrounding you suddenly go away. It seems like you are now on your own. No other blighters seem to be rushing towards the center anymore.
Is everyone okay?
And I think Royla's just gonna plop down, just on his ass, just laying down. His gauntlets just almost like completely destroyed from all the magic that he put through it.
I rush over to Royla for sure. I'm also not looking great. We're fine. I want to kneel down next to Royla and just make sure that he can stay sitting up at the very least. And I look over you and go, I didn't ask if you were all right. I'm just here. You did good. You did great.
Good job, everyone. All right. Crucible.
Crucible has jumped down off of the stalk, and knowing that people are more hurt than her, is kind of patrolling this clearing to make sure no further assailants are entering the perimeter.
Every once in a while, you'll see one, but you're able to... It doesn't seem they're coordinated anymore.
The network. Can it be used?
I can check. Can I use Nature's Tongue again to tap into this?
Well, this central hub, you can see on the inside of the fallen stalk of this giant mushroom, that pulsing purple that seemed to have gotten more and more, a lot more dense at the bottom of the tower. And so when you walk around, you look inside and you see a very similar circle in which Chanty, the other fungal that you know from Pale Harbor, had used to communicate. And just next to that, you see almost like a pedestal, a mushroom that kind of reaches out, almost like claws reaching for something to be placed within them. And that is the place where you would know to put the beacon.
Okay. And it looks healthy. It looks...
Seems like it. There's only one way to find out.
Okay. I guess we... Are we doing this?
I trust you, crew.
Okay.
Can I make a knowledge roll?
Sure. If you'd like to,
just to analyze
Yeah.
I also want to take a sample of the
purplish.
Yeah, the fungi with us.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll do an analyze roll just to see if I can garner any other information.
If we could reverse engineer that to control blighters.
That sounds like something a supervillain would do.
Couldn't be me.
Yeah, it'd be me.
That is a dirty 20 with fear.
Okay. Taking a look at this, you do see there are purple veins going up the pedestal, but knowing the nature of this beacon, it's meant to give you access to that fungal network without having to connect to it. This is what does that connection. So it seems like as long as you drop it in without touching it or doing anything with it, it seems like it'll probably go through.
All right.
This is what we came for, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just plop it in and then checking Templeton one last time for survivors.
And then we're going to take them with us?
We'll figure it out from there.
Okay. Well, let's do it.
Who's got the fucking...
Oh, I thought you said plop.
Oh, no, sorry. I forgot I had it. That's my bad.
Plop.
I'm tired.
You place it into this creeping, crawling pedestal, and as you do, it reaches into it, and then you see a flash of bioluminescent light blue as it goes directly down, and then you see it branch out to unknown distances.
Well, that's a good sign, don't you think?
I don't think it's so.
Should we make a call?
Can we?
I mean, I don't see why not. We could call Pale Harbor.
Can we prank call Pearl Harbor?
I mean,
It's probably not the best.
I don't know if we should. I don't know, given the timing, I don't know if we should.
I imagine that Snatch had a fungal friend that did that often. Just made like random messages sent out on the fungal network and like...
Is your refrigerator running?
You better go catch it.
Love it.
How do we make the call? I don't know. Would I have used one of these?
So this is something that is innate to fungril folk.
Ah, I hear you.
However, the beacon that they gave you is like a very simplified version of connecting access to that communication.
Okay.
So unless you're a fungril, Doesn't seem like you'll be able to connect.
All right. Well, we did what we were supposed to.
Yeah.
I
And
think-
all of you... Yeah, go ahead, Snatch.
I'm sorry. I was just going to say, I think Torrance asleep.
No, I'm not.
Torrance hurt.
I'm not hurt.
We need to recover. Yes, you are. Shut up.
Come on.
We need to
Emil-
recover.
Royla will lift up Torin onto his shoulders. All right.
I'm not made of glass.
We just need to make our way back to the horses. And then Snatch, I guess you'll fly around and see if you can see those remaining people who are there in Templeton.
Okay. Wait, are we going to be able to camp soon? I think I'm hungry.
Yeah, no, we will. We will. We'll just have to camp near the outskirts of Templeton.
We can camp in the temple. They haven't been able to make their way up.
There we go.
Safe.
Back to the temple we go. Figure out our next plan.
Okay.
Before Snatch flies off to do the scouting part, I'd like for Allura to be able to just lean over and go, I did place a note for any survivors on the building that we flew over. Would you check for me? Maybe they left something there. An invitation to be, I don't know, friends?
I think you'll notice that Snatch didn't immediately fly off when given the green light. And after you tell him that, he's gonna kind of lean into you and kind of go, I don't want to leave you all.
Then we'll all check on the note tomorrow before we leave. We'll do it together. You stay with us.
I think I get it now, Crucible. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm glad you're staying. We're happy you're here. I think she just squeezes you. She gives you a big old squeeze.
Yeah, he just gives into it, and if we squeeze him, I think he's gonna ask, "Who did you call from the shadows?"
Do you remember a friend I said who would love your lock trick back at the barn?
Yeah.
That was him. That was Nicholas.
Let's go look at the moon and say, "Thank you, Nicholas."
Yeah. Thank you, Nicholas.
You all gather yourselves. And
If I may.
Always,
Yes.
if I may, with you.
It's called manners, and I'm so good at that. I assume that, like, Royal is still carrying Torin ahead.
Yeah, just kind of helping. And then his mage hand, since it just has his max strength at all times, is just also helping. Just his floating hand is just also helping as well.
I'm not made of glass. I'm fine. I'm in better shape than you.
Definitely made of glass.
It's fine. All right. If you feel like you can stand on your own.
It's a bit of a challenge, but I can do it. I'm worried about you.
No, I'm fine. I'm all right.
Yeah? Well, I didn't realize that your ligaments were so visible.
Oh, neither did I. I didn't know they could do that either. It's very painful.
Yeah, then how about you let me walk and you rest your shoulders? How about that?
Well, it's such a fair trade. You drive such a hard bargain. If you insist, I really must.
Get over yourself.
Good job.
I'll
Good job.
So music, huh?
What about music? Yeah.
Nothing.
What were you talking about? The music I was playing last night?
I was noticeable.
Oh, yeah. There was a few back where we came from. Musically gifted. So I just kind of remembered those tunes. And so when I cast prestidigitation, and you just kind of hear the light hum of like little wooden flutes and whistling in the background. A little bit of clapping. I'm just able to, replicate it. I don't personally have the rhythm for that, but
Had me fooled.
well, again, I'm a better actor than I thought.
I'm glad you're okay.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. Just need to figure out what this thing wants from me. It's nothing. I'll be fine.
I could tell it was that. When you fired that blast.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, I don't blame you.
The sooner we figure out a way to prevent everything, the sooner that it can leave. So it won't be a problem.
Oh, no. It's just... It was the same thing I was telling Laura. That if we're going to keep going on this journey, if we're going to take this farther, then we need to be open about all the demons that we're carrying along the way. So...
I think at that, not too dissimilar from what Crucible saw at the very end of the conversation about the entity. The slight smirk and slight warmth coming from Torin immediately closes off.
Does Rayla notice that?
Yeah, let's roll for it. I don't know what the DC is, or if you do like a presence versus instinct, or...
I don't think that Torin actively is trying to hide that. I think it's become so second nature to him.
I also have a -1 to presence, so like socially...
Same, buddy.
My question would be then, was Royla looking at Torin?
I think he wouldn't
If you were
notice.
looking at Torin, you would have seen it. If you were looking,
I think it was more so like we're walking and talking sort of thing.
And you're both hurt.
Yeah, it wasn't really trying to like study everything in every micro expression about the conversation. So I don't think he would have noticed.
Okay.
He just noticed that, conversation starting to reach a lull, and then just
And it happens.
All right, well, check on everyone else. See how they're holding up.
Yep.
Are we going to camp right now?
Camp at the temple. It's the only other somewhat secure location that we know of.
Okay.
With doors.
With doors and a platform thing that we can raise up, and debris preventing anything from climbing up to it. I don't know.
Okay.
Or we sleep in the towers, since there's no windows in there.
Okay.
I'll just take my own tower, if that's okay.
I think at some point before we actually enter the temple, Crucible is pulling Alora to talk to her. I think literally, as I'm just envisioning maybe just a circumstance where Alora is like bringing up the back of the line as we're entering, and I tell everybody else, you go on ahead. Just 1 second. We'll be right in. And I just turn on Alora. I know you're hurt, so sit down. I need to talk to you.
She sits immediately and is suddenly eye level with you.
Okay. What's going on with you? I don't understand. We're out there, and I know you believe in me because you're telling me that you do, and you don't trust me though. And there's a difference, and you're making a face, and there's a difference. Because I saw what you did to those people by the temple. And I saw what you did to that person inside the temple. And you say that I am loyal, and I am, but you are not telling me everything that you could. And you are... And she thinks back to Royla telling her the story. And Royla asking, don't tell Alora that I told you this. And I can tell that you're hurting. I can see it. In the little things. And I just want to know. I want to know why you feel like you can't talk to me, because I feel I've shown you that you could show me all the things that are hurting you and I would not run. I feel I've proven that to you, that I would not run. And yet there's a mask that you're keeping. And I don't want you to hurt alone. And I know you trust Royla, but you could talk to me. I'm sorry, I'm getting... I want you to know that I'm here. I just don't understand.
Crew. I think you misunderstand.
Please tell me. And tell me.
The things you saw me doing, I've never done them. I haven't been hiding it from you. It's been revealing itself to me.
Okay.
And between one death to the next, and I'm sure there will be very more tomorrow, I understand that you would like answers.
Yeah.
What happens if I don't give them to you?
Then I stay regardless, but it will hurt more.
I won't hurt you. I won't. I think you've always looked very strong to me. You're very fast, you're very quick on your feet. You're resilient and stubborn and tactical and funny. And today, I killed several people as easy as blinking. Torin is stumbling along. My brother is hurt. Snatch doesn't even want to stay in their own form. And you, Crucible. I think I realized today that I could hurt you. I could hurt all of you.
No.
I could.
No.
I could.
You could not.
I can. Crucible.
Doesn't mean you will.
The possibility is enough. Because I care for you.
That's part of it. That's part of caring for people. We might hurt each other.
True.
That's part of it.
Have you considered that you're wrong? Have you considered that the amount that you love people is not a strength? That it is weakness that is leading you to ruin and hurt? People die. They die easily and in front of you and horribly, and they have letters to their families in their pockets. They are toys on the floor. Crucible. I can hurt you. I see your weaknesses because I see your heart. I want to give you answers. I do. I promise you. I am so afraid that all I have at my hands at this moment is more hurt.
What would it take for me to convince you that I've seen hurt and I know hurt and I would help you carry it if you would not throw up walls because you think you're protecting me? You're not. When you do that, you're not, and you call me weak to push me away, and it's not working. It's not.
Crew, I'm not calling you weak to push you away. Torin can be convinced there is a heart there. I think I was born with a purpose. And maybe that purpose isn't what I thought, but in order to cause the minimum amount of damage. And because my brother is kinder than he is merciful, I can't give you anything. Anything. I'm out of shortbread. I'm out of secrets. I'm out of songs. I'm out of hope.
Hold on!
Miserable. You don't need to prove to me that you have every quality of someone who deserves honesty and love. I don't want it. Give it to those who do.
You're lying to me.
I stand up and I am now towering over you. People aren't lying to you as much as you think.
You are lying to me.
I'm going to make us dinner. You should talk to someone else. And I'm going to head back towards the camp.
After arriving at the temple and setting up camp, a fire is made, and the stars join you as night finally takes over. The end of the 5th day of travel. What is Torn doing?
Torin is looking at his runes. His outer jacket is off. He just wears a worn shirt. He's got the sleeves rolled up and he's got a beaten up vest. But he's looking at his arms at where the runes are literally cracking. And he looks at the one on his right palm. And as he does, he's unconsciously just touching the ring around his neck. He is going to take a strip from his robe and is going to wrap around that particular hand. Because there's still a part of him that can't look at it after what happened 20 years ago. And there's thoughts of talking about it. But he knows that if he lets the mask slip, that people might see the monster underneath. And so he is staying in his tower. He might rejoin just to get food before he returns to his lonely little corner of camp.
As you're wrapping your hand, you hear on the side of the entryway where you see Royla. You're right there.
No, wait, I have the orb.
Do you? Oh,
I
you
have the
do.
orb. He doesn't have the orb, I have it.
Do. Scratch that. Never mind.
Okay. Fine. I don't want to visit from Royla. Whatever.
Could I have done something? Oh. Could I have done something when Torin came down for food?
Yeah.
Because I think it might be one of the few times where everybody's in one spot.
Mm-hmm.
I think as you're all eating...
I am not there.
Oh.
I did not come back.
I'll be there with you, Snatch.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Let's do.
I think it kind of it works out that Crucible isn't there. I think just in the middle of eating, he drops his plate and goes, "Oh, I think I figured it out. I didn't want to leave all of you because you can't fly away like I do when there's danger. I think I love you guys. I've only loved my sister, but I think I love you too. So please don't get hurt. And don't go where I can't help you." I think that's what Crucible was telling me. Okay. Just goes right back to eating.
In a rare moment, Torin is going to just walk up sort of beside where Snatch is sitting. Doesn't say anything, but I imagine he'll put just a hand on Snatch's shoulder and just kind of give a nod.
I'm sorry the world that you liked got dark when I came around, but I'll do what I can to help fix it and bring it back.
I don't think you were the one to cause all of this.
I don't think I am either.
Good.
Well, then, and I think Royal would kind of look around and see that everyone is like kind of either disheveled or not talking or in different spaces. And go, well, so Snatch, you say you want to do whatever you can to help out, right?
I thought hurting people was how I helped, and I got really good at it. I started throwing my knife instead of just holding on to it. But I think it's about stopping you from being hurt, not hurting others.
Well, then come on. We've got work to do. And he'll just kind of like motion you to follow him up to the top of the tower.
All right. And it just like starts to fly behind you.
He is taking his time climbing up. Shit.
It's like you're being followed by an impatient hummingbirds.
Love that.
And then once he gets to the top, Rilla kind of leans over the side and just kind of looks up at the moon. Thanks for what you said back then. I really appreciate it. I was always thought about, and he makes a little fire in his hand, and then the flames turn black. Always thought about my relationship to the shadows, to the moon, and I appreciate you for making me think differently about it.
I could feel your concern and your magic from the shadows. When they mixed, are you okay?
No, I'm tired. If I'm being honest. Leadership is not exactly something I prefer. It's more so something I find myself in. I think I need help carrying that burden.
I'll help.
And I greatly appreciate that, because down there we have a group of people who, if they can't cooperate the way that they need to, they're all going to die on this journey if we go any further. The best thing for us to do is to just go home and abandon this mission. But there are innocent people out there who are in danger. And there is the, as asinine as it sounds, this slight chance of us being able to find out something about this infection. So I'll need your help corralling them together. I can create the plan, the tactics. I can tell everyone where to go, where to stand, how to look. But you speak to their hearts. And he just kind of taps you on the chest a couple times. You speak to their hearts. That's why they love having you around. Even when they may not seem like it, that's why they get upset. It's because you can cut directly to their hearts. And you don't even need a blade.
I don't want to hurt anybody. There are things that I see and I can't help but see them. Like, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
You said you're tired, and being a leader makes you tired. And you're our leader all the time. When will you rest?
I don't know. Either when this mission is over or I'm dead. One of the two. Well, that's been my entire life. It's moving forward no matter what. You carve a new path.
Well, that doesn't seem like it's healthy.
Probably not. He just kind of leans back, looks more at the stars. But we take it one day at a time. Try to make those corrections where we can. And you have to tread lightly around broken hearts. Even though they're in pieces, they're still fragile. Even when you're trying to put them and mend them back together, it takes equal amount of care.
Okay.
It's like flying.
Well,
I think. You know, because you're like navigating, you know, to get to a certain area, so you have to go between the trees, and it's like, oh, but I can't. Oh, watch out! There's a building.
Flying is simple. It's strange to me that you all can't do it, but
you know, my sister can. I can float very well. I am working on teleportation magic. I've got big things in the works, really, really big things in the works when it comes to my movement capabilities. But I don't want to give away the goose before the gander and all.
If you teach me to carry it, will that give you time to rest? I can do it.
It would mean a lot if you could try getting everyone's hearts on the same page. I think everyone's in pain. And because of that, they're afraid of hurting each other even more. But if we're going to do this, we have to accept the fact that we will get hurt. and we will hurt others, and sometimes they might be each other. But this is the journey we're going to go on. If you can help me with that, that'd be a great relief.
It's like a knot. I like knots. I can untangle this. Okay.
Perfect. Absolutely brilliant. Smashing.
Thank you for talking to me. I didn't think you liked me.
No, I like you. It's like I said, you have to know when's the right time. It wouldn't be the right time for me to, tell you about the same things and the same concerns that everyone else had, because I shared them, but it wouldn't have done your heart any good to have heard more. Not in the moment.
I think I get it. And I think you need Ty. And I think what you see is he just slowly starts to descend into his own shadow and vanish.
Cheers. And you'll just hold on to Selmay's scarf and just look over the railing.
Anything else before the night passes? Okay. Crucible.
Yeah.
Can you do a presence reaction roll, please?
Of course I can with my -1 presence. Of course. That is a 12 with fear. No, 11. 11 with fear.
You find your own place to sleep. And falling asleep might be a little difficult based on the conversation you had, but you eventually find sleep. In your dream, you find yourself in the glade, the same one that you had seen Nicholas killed, the same one that you laid him to rest. And a tap on your shoulder. As around you see Nicholas.
Hey.
He just looks to you and then begins walking deeper into the forest.
I think she follows him. I feel like she's probably had dreams like this before. So this isn't setting off any alarms.
Following Nicholas, you leave your camp that you had set up. You see all of the bedrolls from all of your friends. And you come to the burial site of Nicholas as he just looks, staring at it, this small little island in the middle of this small pond. And he stands there, almost waiting for you.
We talked about you today. Snatch was asking about you.
Why did you leave?
What? What?
You see, he snaps around, and you just see fury in his face. Why did you leave?
I was hunting. I was getting supplies for the camp.
You were supposed to protect us, and then you left.
I was trying. I was trying to take care of all of you.
As he's saying this, you just see blood from an unseen wound beginning to spread. You did this.
I did not. I didn't do it.
If you were to have just stayed, we would have been fine. I would have been here.
I know that. I didn't do it on purpose. You know that. You told me. You knew I didn't do it on purpose. You know that. You told me.
I hate you. And you see him fall into the water behind him. I'm going to spend a fear. For this rest, you will only be able to use one rest move because of this nightmare that you have. However, we are going to end tonight's session there.
Nasty.
Evil.
Nasty.
Evil Johnny.
I was going back and forth on how deep I wanted to go into that, but I knew Kelly was going to be into it. I knew it. Well,
Knife in and twist
nasty
it.
Johnny.
If you think you've twisted the knife enough, do it again.
keep going.
Then pushes you down the stairs afterwards.
Well, folks, this is episode 10 of Bitten. Truthfully and transparently. Y'all, I super underestimated how long this campaign was going to take. I thought it was going to be 10 and done. It is, in fact, not going to be 10. So, we are going to come back together next week, and I think we might be finishing up this season, this little arc here. We'll see. But before then, let's go around the table and talk about who we are, starting with Daniel. You always get to start first.
Oh, golly gee willikers, gang. That was one heck of an episode. Try your eyes, breathe, drink water. It's okay. We are all okay. Woosah. It was a very intense episode, gang. But let me tell you, people of the internet, I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you didn't catch it live, what are you doing? You can catch it live over at twitch.tv/Crit Chronicles or twitch.tv/TalkingXP. And, if you missed a couple episodes here and there, that's all right. Just go over to the YouTube channels and catch up on the episodes as well. We appreciate all the support and love, and it's so great to be back. My name's Daniel K. Hargrove, also known as Daniel the DM, across all corners of the internet, where you can find me talking about random nerdy shit. You know the deal. With that being said, that's it for me. We're passing it off to my sister, Meadow. And Gail.
Oh, howdy.
Biological sister.
No, it's real, and no one can
close.
prove that it's not. I am Meadow. I have been Meadow and will hopefully continue to be Meadow in the future. You can find me everywhere on the internet that matters at Howdy Love Darlin or Howdy Love Darlin GM. I am a TTRPG performer when I get to hang out with my friends. I am a professional game master when I need to pay my rent. And I am an indie game designer for my only monetized hobby. And I can't wait to come back and keep telling this story because we just made it even sadder. Come on, game. Come on. All right. And I'm going to pass this off to the person who was the saddest with me this episode. Pass it to Kelzebub.
It's me. Hi, I am Kelly. I go by the Kellhop on the internet. You can find me here. I love this story so much.
So much.
So much. With my whole heart. Oh my god. Where you can find me here. You can find me in some other games coming out. You can find me in the audio dramas Error 313 and 1.7 Miles to Lake Wanatel. And I know we're heading towards the end of an arc, which that's good. It's just an arc. That means
It's good. There's so much more in stock, y'all. There's so much more.
it's good. But I treasure every Tuesday night. So sincerely. Getting to be here with these people is such a privilege and a joy and an honor every week. I just love them. That's me. Noir.
Darling.
Noir.
Hey, that's me. Hi, everybody. I play Snatch. You can find me all over the internet as The Noir Enigma. I have a couple new shows coming out. And another thing, episode 2 will not be airing this week, but next week. I'm also working on a new show called Pitch Fix, where we have guests come on and fix a franchise that they love with the pitch from them. So be on the lookout for that. I'm doing other stuff, but right now I'm just being sad because this was a sad episode. So I'm gonna pass it right along to one of the spell boys, Cujo.
Good evening, everybody. I am Cujo. I have played Torin, the emotionally stunted and erratic individual. I love this table so much. I want 6 seasons in a movie. I want Torin to be played by Henry Cavill when they make us into a live action movie. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not Henry Cavill. Anyway, I'll think about it.
It's okay, we'll workshop it.
You can find me all over the places. Either Cujo Plays Games for my personal stuff, which is going to include some wrestling posts because I'm wrapping that up after 14 years in October of this year. You can find me also at Crit Hit Chronicles on all major social media platforms. Follow us for official show announcements, highlights, that sort of thing. Show announcement coming up soon, by the way. I want to play this game all the time. Sorry, needed to get that out. Thursdays, you can catch us for Tales of the Valiant, sponsored by Kobold Press. Thank you, Kobold Press, for the sponsorship. Fridays, you can catch us for Shadows Over Baldur's Gate, our spiritual sequel to the award-winning video game Baldur's Gate 3. And today, actually, came out on YouTube. Kobold Press released their How to GM panel featuring myself and some other fantastic creators. So go check it out. Yeah. It was super fun. And it was my first ever panel. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, it was cool. But I'm going to toss it to our incredible game master, Johnny. Yeah. While I find a channel for us to raid.
Goodness. Hi, everybody. I'm Johnny. I'm TalkingXP on all the socials. If I made you sad, consider joining the Bully Johnny Club. TM. There's going to be shirts that we're going to make at some point. I just need to get it figured. We just got back from Gen Con, so I told Savannah that we need to get it done, so we're gonna work on getting that done. But I will keep you all updated on that. But otherwise, if you want to learn how to play Daggerheart, I have a series that you can learn how to play. You can learn how to make a character, and soon I will have 3 different videos for how to GM Daggerheart, because I recorded about 2 hours worth of content and I need to edit all of that. It's going to be a lot. So keep your eye out for that. It's going to be great within the next couple weeks. I don't know. They take so long to edit. Also, I have to just take a moment to talk about how incredible Syrinscape is. It's an incredible software that makes all of the battles and all of this music and the campfire and the little crickets and stuff it just adds so much to the story in general. So listen, even if they weren't supporting us, even if that wasn't there, I would talk loads about Syrinscape. So that being said, I'm going to have a link in the description, in the chat. That being said, Thank you all so much for being here. Seriously, like there were so many people talking about Bitten at Gen Con that it was surreal. I have never had a project that has been like that before, and it is just insane. So, thank you all so much for doing that, because seriously, it makes us so happy to see even just like a, hey, this campaign is really good, or hey, they did a great job. Even the simplest of things really warms our heart and makes it makes all of this, the planning and I mean, God, we love playing together anyways, but it just makes all of the bad stuff worth it, because we know that there are other people that enjoy this just as much as we do. So thank
Notice
you all
us, senpai.
so much.
It means the world, honestly.
Truly. All right. We're
All
raiding
right.
out.
Yes, we're going to go ahead and raid Sir Pfeffers. They are putting on a fun game of D&D on their side.
A fun, happy game.
Fun, happy game.
Just to shake up the
Fun,
tone of your
happy
evening.
Well, as the raid gathers itself and prepares, as always, we love you. We appreciate you.
Yes.
Please be nice to each other. And we'll see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.